Dear students, good morning. How are you all? I think all of you fine. I am also fine. I, Sudip Sarkar, mathematics teacher of Milestone Preparatory KG School. Students, today I will take class on chapter 5. That means multiples and factors. Already you have got one class from this chapter. You have learned from that class about factor, prime factor, multiple, how to find GCF and LCM. Dear students, before starting my class, I will ask some questions from previous lesson. I think all of you ready. My first question is, what is the lowest prime number? Yes, excellent. The lowest prime number is 2. Thank you for giving correct answer. Second question is, write all the factors of 15. Yes, exactly correct. All the factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Third question, write first 3 multiples of 5. Yes, first 3 multiples of 5 are 5, 10 and 15. Thank you for giving correct answer. Today, I will take class on word problem. Students, at the end of the lesson, you will be able to find out LCM of the given numbers. You will be able to find out GCF of the given numbers. You will be able to know the keywords of finding out GCF word problem. You will be able to know the keywords of finding out LCM word problem. You will be able to get idea about competency based questions of GCF and LCM. Now I will solve word problem circle 3 from page number 29. Again I am telling, take your book and open your book, page number 29. Here written circle 3, you see please properly, be careful, be active and attentive. There is written, there are some tiles whose length is 8 centimeter and width is 6 centimeter. We want to make a square by paving them on a floor. Find the length of a side of the smallest square. Dear students, please follow the board properly. There is given one. There is given some tiles. If you observe, you can see that the length of these tiles is given here 8 centimeter and breadth is given 6 centimeter. So, by using these tiles, we will make a square. Obviously, the size of tiles is smaller than the square. Why? Because by using some tiles, we want to make a square. For this reason, the size of square will be bigger than the tiles. Since the size of smallest square will be bigger than the tiles, for this reason we have to find LCM, that means least common multiple, because multiple of any number will be equal or greater than that number. Dear students, there is some clue word for above questions. Please follow the board properly. Clue word for LCM: minimum, lowest, least, together, etc. These are the clue word for LCM. If in word problem there is written any of this word, by observing this word, easily we can say that it will be LCM. Dear students, who can tell in above word problem, that means word problem circle 3, which clue word is given here? Yes, exactly correct. Thank you for giving the correct answer. There is given one clue word, that means what? Smallest. That means smallest. I told you previous time, that means clue word for LCM is what? Smallest, lowest, minimum, together. There is given one clue word, that means smallest. So easily we can tell, yes, we have to find LCM. Let us write the statement. All students, please take your copy and write fast. Your handwriting should be clear. So solution will be like this way. The required length of the smallest square will be equal to the LCM of 8 and 6. Okay students, already you know how to find LCM. So now we will find LCM of 8 and 6. Here 8 and 6 both are even number and lowest prime number is 2. So both number we can divide by 2. On 8, 2 will go 4 times. On 6, 2 will go 3 times. Now you see, this 3 is a prime number. This 3 is a prime number. If we divide this 3 by 3, easily we can divide, but this 4 we can't divide by 3. Again, this 4 is divisible by 2, but 3 is not divisible by 2. So we will stop up to this. And we can write here LCM. That means LCM will be what? The product of these numbers. That means 2 multiply 4 multiply 3. So 2 multiply 4 multiply 3. Sorry. So 3 4 ja 12, 12 2 ja 24. Yes. So we get already our required LCM. That means the required length is what? 24 centimeters. So we can write here, therefore required length is 24 centimeter. So answer will be 24 centimeter. Please write fast. Now I will solve question number box 1. In the above questions, number 1, how many tiles are necessary to make the smallest square? Question number 2, what is the length of a side of the second smallest square? Students, if we want to find number of tiles, at first we have to find area of tiles, then area of the smallest square. After then, if we divide area of the smallest square by the area of tiles, easily we can find number of tiles. Students, please again start writing solution of box 1. Solution 1 number. So at first we will find area of tiles. Area of tiles. The tiles was rectangular shape. So if we want to find the area of tiles, we have to use one formula. That means what? Length multiply breadth. So length is given here 8 centimeter and breadth is given 6 centimeter. So unit will be what for area? Square centimeter. Now we'll find area of the smallest square. Already we get the length of the smallest square is 24 centimeters. So area of the smallest square will be what? Length multiply length. That means 24 multiply 24 square centimeter. Now if we divide area of this square by the area of tiles, we can get number of tiles. So we can write here number of tiles will be what? 24 multiply 24 by 8 multiply 6. That means we are dividing area of smallest square by area of tiles. So if we divide this 24 by 6, that means 6 ones are 6. 6 how many is 24? Yes, 6 4s are 24. Again, if we divide this 24 by 8, it will go how many times? 8 ones are 8, 8 3s are 24. Now 3 multiply 4, that means it will be what? 12. Yes, so number of tiles will be 12. And we can write here answer will be what? Answer will be 12 tiles. Okay. Now second question, what is the length of the side of the second smallest square? Students, from circle 3 already we get the length of the smallest square is 24. It was the first multiple. That means the first multiple of 24 is 24 multiply 1 equal 24. If we want to find the second multiple of 24, it will be what? 24 multiply 2. That means 48. Yes, students, if we want to find the length of second smallest square, we have to find the second multiple of 24. Please follow the board properly. So, solution of 2 number will be what? The length of second smallest square will be what? 24 multiply 2. Yes, 24 multiply 2 centimeter. That means it will be 24 to the 48 centimeters. So we get here the length of second smallest square is 48 centimeter. So we can write here answer like this way. So write properly please. 48 centimeter. Okay? Students, now I will solve box 2 number from page number 29. There is written there are 2 bells. One of them rings every 12 minutes and the other rings every 5 minutes. If they ring together at 3 p.m., what time will they ring together next time? Dear students, there is given 2 bells. One of them rings every 12 minutes and the other rings every 5 minutes. And they ring together at 3 p.m. What time will they ring together next time? That means next time. Dear students, at first I will find the duration of time, that means this duration of time, and this duration of time I will find by LCM. After finding this duration of time, if we add with this 3 p.m., that times easily we can get the next time. Am I clear this one? So at first I will find the minimum time. Please write properly. Solution. The minimum time will be equal to the LCM of 12 and 5. Students, if you observe properly, 5 is a prime number. On 5 and 12, there is no common prime factor because this 5 is only divisible by 5, but this 12 is not divisible by 5. Again, this 12 is divisible by 2, but this 5 is not divisible by 2. We know if 2 or more numbers do not have any common prime factors, their LCM will be product of the numbers. So we can write here the LCM of 12 and 5 will be 12 multiply 5. That means 60. But we know 60 minutes. We know 60 minutes equal 1 hour. My dear students, so our required time will be what? Dear students, we can write here the bells will ring together next time at first they ring together at 3 p.m. So 3 plus we get here what? 1 hour. That means 3 plus 1 and here will be p.m. Dear students, if we add 3 plus 1 that means we get here 4 p.m. So we can write here answer like this way. Answer will be what? Answer will be 4 p.m. Okay? Students, now we'll solve circle 1 from page number 33. So, be ready again. Circle 1, there is written, there is a graph paper of 12 centimeter in width and 18 centimeter in length. We cut this paper into some squares of the same size without leaving any remaining parts. Find the length of a side of the largest square. Dear students, there is given graph paper. Please follow this graph paper properly. Inside graph paper, if you observe, there are so many squares here given. So dear students, if we cut this graph paper and if we want to make some squares, obviously the size of the graph paper will be bigger than the square. That means the size of square will be smaller than the graph paper. And for this reason, we have to find GCF. That means greatest common factor. Because factor of any number will be equal or less than that number. For this reason, if we want to solve this word problem, we have to find GCF. Dear students, there are some clue words for GCF. Please follow this properly. Greatest, biggest, largest, maximum, and distributes. If any of these words is written in any word problem, that times you can tell that yes, we have to find GCF. So, dear students, who can tell which clue word is written in above word problem? Yes, excellent. There is written largest. That means we have to find GCF. Students, we can write the statement like this way. Please follow the board properly, then start your writing again. So solution will be the length of the largest square will be equal to the GCF of 12 and 18. already you know how to find the GCF. Again, please follow the board properly. I think if you follow the board properly, that times you can understand properly. Now 12. You see, please, this 12 is divisible by 2. That means 2 6 are 12. Again, it will go by 2. 2 3 are 6. This 3 is a prime number, so we will stop up to this. Again, for 18 also, at first we can divide this by 2. That means 9 2 are 18. Then it will go by 3. That means 3 3 are 9. We get here again prime number, so we will stop up to this. Dear students, now we can write here 12 equal what? The product of these numbers. All are here prime numbers. You see, 2 multiply 2 multiply 3. Like this way, we will find for 18. That means 2 multiply 3 multiply again 3. Dear students, GCF means greatest common factor. Okay, so from here we will find which are common. You see, these are common, this also common. So we can write here GCF. Therefore, GCF will be what? Now, product of these common factors. That means 2 multiply 3 equal 6. So we can write here the required length is 6 centimeter. So write answer, please, all of you. Answer will be 6 centimeter. Okay, thank you. Dear students, now I will solve question number box 1 from page number 33. There is written in the above question, how many squares of the largest size can we make from this graph paper? That means we have to find number of squares. Dear students, if we want to find the number of squares, at first we have to find the area of the graph paper. After then we will find the area of square. After finding this area, if we divide area of graph paper by the area of square, easily we can find number of squares. Students, again I request all of you, please you write properly, your handwriting should be clear. Now solution will be solution. That means at first we will find area of the graph paper. So area of the graph paper. The length was 18 centimeter and breadth 12 centimeter. So area will be length multiply breadth. That means 18 multiply 12 square centimeter. Like this way, we will find area of the square. So area of the square will be what? Already we get the length of the largest square is 6 centimeter. So area will be length multiply length. That means 6 multiply 6 square centimeter. Now number of squares will be what? Area of this graph paper 18 multiply 12 divided by area of this square. That means 6 multiply 6. Now if we divide this 12 by 6, that means 6 ones are 6, 6 2 ja 12. Again 6 1 ja 6, 6 3 ja 18. Now there is written 3 multiply 2, that means 3 2 ja 6. Dear students, so already we get here number of square, how many? 6. So answer will be what? Answer will be 6 squares. Okay, thank you students. Dear students, now feedback. Students, when I will ask the questions, if you can please raise your hand. First question is, what is the LCM of 3 and 5? Yes. Wow, excellent. Yes, the LCM of 3 and 5 is 15. Thank you. Please take your seat. My second question is, what are the clue words for LCM? Yes, the clue words of LCM are smallest, least, minimum, together. Thank you. My next question is, what are the factors of 6? Yes, factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving the correct answer. Dear students, now I will give homework. Please take your diary. Today our homework number will be 16. Please write homework number will be 16. So our today's homework is solve box 2 page number 29 and number 5 from page number 37. Okay, dear students, today is up to this. Stay home and stay fine. Thank you.